Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. He got me that time. He never gets me. He got me that time. We had the opening of County Road 2209. A retirement community was given the go-ahead to build a new auditorium. A Florida lawmaker submits a bill to protect residents from pyramid schemes, and the St. Augustine Distillery was honored by USA Today readers. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We have Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Ben 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app in the Apple App Store. All right, good morning, everybody.
Hey, happy hump day.
Happy hump day.
It is Wednesday.
One day I'm going to bring a camel.
Yes. hey, you know what day it is?
I'm 1 degree of separation from someone who has a camel. I can't bring a full-size camel in here.
I don't know if I am or not. I'm usually 1 or 2 degrees of separation from all of my contacts, but I don't know. I've never asked the camel question.
Yeah, well, working in children's programming and working in Christian children's programming is like, it would be really cool if we could have a camel at the Christmas pageant.
The wise men.
And so I put out on Facebook, do I know anybody that knows a camel guy? And I got quite a few messages back. It's pretty surprising.
Yeah. Sometimes all you got to do is ask.
Yeah. And I called the camel guy and got the prices.
Yeah.
And it was
I had an uncle who smoked
my
camels. Does that count?
What?
I had an uncle that also smoked camel. And he actually, the contact that gave me the camel guy, he also smoked camels.
Blake, that's a cigarette brand, by the way.
During the Gulf War, my uncle gave us T-shirts that said I flew X number of miles to smoke me a camel. And it was like the sight of a gun with a camel in the shot. And my dad would not let me wear that shirt.
I understand why.
Like 3rd, 4th grade, he would not let me wear that.
Yeah, I understand why.
I mean, I get it now. At the time, I was like, it's a camel.
Exactly.
I didn't know. How you doing, Blake?
Yep.
Try my best back here.
All right, and Maeve's favorite joke.
All right.
All right, Maeve's favorite joke. What do you call a 3-hump camel?
I know the answer, but I'm going to say the wrong one so you can give the answer. Marv?
Blake?
I'm gonna say 3 hump camp.
Too long.
No.
Pregnant.
Pregnant. Hump's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say where the hump was.
No.
Humpty.
Yeah, that's one of my kids' favorite jokes. Yep. Do we have a question of the day?
All right. Your question of the day. What do you call a 3-hump camel?
Pregnant.
He got it this time.
Yes. Nailed it. All right.
I just need the
Question-
answer first.
Yep, true.
Question of the day is if it was legal to have whatever animal as a pet, without licenses, because pretty much everything's legal if you have a license.
Yes.
If it was legal for everyone, what kind of pet would you have in your house? Because
In
I know
my-
you. I
I'm
know
not
you
gonna
want
do
to say
dolphins.
dolphin.
I don't
know
have
you
a
want to say
pool.
dolphin, but you don't have
Yeah.
the facility for that.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say I'm not giving the dolphin answer because that's the easy answer. My next one would be a giraffe.
Giraffe.
I would want a giraffe.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
As far as like outlandish animals, like
Yeah.
I definitely want a donkey, but that feels a little more possible. So outlandish answers, it's a giraffe. I would have.
Like a miniature donkey or a donkey?
I mean, a miniature donkey is probably roughly the size of my dog, so I'd go with that.
Yeah.
Maybe I could hide it with my Danes.
Yeah. Just mix him in. He wouldn't know.
Yeah,
He would think he's a Great Dane.
totally the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would go with giraffe. Wake me up in the morning.
Yeah. Blake, what about you? What animal?
I'd probably have to say a prairie dog.
A
Prairie dog. Do I want to know why? I'm afraid to ask.
No.
Okay, I'm a little nervous to ask why.
Is
But
it
I have-
because of Lion King? Please say it's because of Lion King.
I-
Timon and Pumbaa.
yeah.
Please.
Well,
let that be the answer.
he was a lemur, wasn't he? Wasn't Timon a lemur?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what Timon was.
I thought
So.
so.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna leave that there because
the
he's
donkey.
not answering.
The talking donkey. Okay, I like that.
Talking donkey.
My favorite animated character. And I actually have bounced around with a lot with this, but
Okay.
I think for calming purposes, I love to just have a sloth. Because if you wanted to just chill,
Yeah.
you could just chill with your sloth.
Yeah. If you ever need to slow down, you can be the tree and you can
See,
just
I
hold
need-
your sloth.
I think I need a sloth to get me to slow down.
Rebecca booked the sloth experience at the alligator farm for his birthday.
Yeah. Well, then I have to leave that one behind. You know?
But he's local.
Okay.
You can commute.
All right. I
The
get
sloths-
season tickets just for the sloth. I hold your sloth.
Just for a
It's cheaper
second.
than therapy.
The sloths that I got to hold are in Honduras, so it's a lot easier to get to the alligator farm sloth than it is to get to those. All right.
Yeah.
Now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
Brisk and overcast,
All right.
but mostly brisk
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Ben
with
39.
some overcast.
Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets, Ben 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Ben 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
Traffic's looking okay, I guess, and one of the,
Loading.
and one of the cameras has decided to load on me.
That truck just stopped right there.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, now the other one is.
No, technology don't
See if
fail
all
me
four
now.
of them. See if all
All
four
right.
of them go there.
Technology don't fail on me today.
That Old Town Trolley brought us that Hit the Blake's traffic report, but FDOT brought us the crappy cameras.
The pinwheels. Actually, it was probably us because everything reset this morning on its own. So might be on our side.
How's our internet looking, Blake?
Still fine.
Climb up-
I don't want any nightmares of like back in May. Okay, let's
Swap.
just go.
Climb aboard the Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine one stop at a time. All right, moving into the news. County Road 2209 in St. Augustine is now open, meant to help drivers with traffic congestion. A major road project, years in the making, is finally open to drivers in northern St. Johns County. County Road 2209 officially opened Tuesday morning with a ribbon-cutting ceremony, a moment local officials and residents say will bring long-awaited traffic relief to one of the county's fastest-growing areas. District 2 County Commissioner Sarah Arnold, who is also a Tocoi Creek High School parent, called the new 4-lane divided roadway a huge improvement for quality of life, adding that families and students have faced dangerous congestion around the school for years. The new 3.9-mile stretch of County Road 2209 connects Silverleaf Parkway to International Golf Parkway, creating what officials describe as a shortcut designed to ease commute times for parents and residents in northwest St. Johns County. County Public Works Director Greg Caldwell said the $40 million project represents years of planning, permitting, and construction, including new utilities and right-of-way improvements. He said the opening marks a major milestone in the county's long-term transportation network. With new elementary schools set to open nearby next year, the timing couldn't be better. Arnold said, noting the project will soon serve both existing neighborhoods and future development. Sheriff Robert Hardwick said deputies will be monitoring the area closely during the first few weeks to make sure drivers adjust safely to the new traffic patterns, asking residents to be patient as people figure out which routes work best. This segment is part of the larger County Road 2209 Central Project, which will eventually span 7.7 miles from County Road 210 all the way to State Road 16, forming a major north-south corridor through the heart of St. Johns County. This is cool.
No, it's very good. It's been a long time coming. Just a funny story yesterday. So I'm helping out. The Trolleys had their hospitality event that they do every year. It's the 24th year they did it. And Greg Coleman is the person that I contact over there who works at the Trolleys, who's a friend of mine. Well, I was calling Greg Coleman about the skirt around the stage. And I just called my phone. I was like, hey, Siri, call. I don't want to do it right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's
serious.
I'm going to pause. I said, call Greg. I think I said, call Greg C. And it took me to Greg Caldwell. And Greg is just leaving the ceremony. And I was like, hey, man, because I worked with Greg years ago, and he's a great guy. Does a wonderful job on the project that they have going. But it was funny because I got to talk to him about this entire project.
That's awesome.
And where he's at. So we're going to have Greg come in because he's got other projects coming. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a major reduction in congestion. It is crazy around Tocoi Creek High School. We have community up in that area, and if I ever forget a science supply and have to run to Publix to get it, it's a nightmare. It takes the entire hour, and it's not far at all. So I'm really excited about this cutoff.
Yeah. No, I think, like I said, it's been a long time coming.
All right. World Golf Village retirement community to build a $4.3 million auditorium. A new cultural landmark is on the way for northern St. Johns County. County officials have officially approved construction for a 300-seat auditorium at Westminster St. Augustine, the retirement community located in the World Golf Village area. The project, described in plans as a cultural enrichment center, will span more than 11,000 square feet and include full accessibility features, modern audiovisual equipment, backstage areas, a pantry, and a pre-function reception atrium. The county says the $4.3 million project will serve residents as a hub for performances, community gatherings, and educational events. The permit was issued to Clancy and Thays Construction of Winter Garden following a ceremonial groundbreaking held in late April. This development adds to a growing wave of construction in the World Golf Village corridor. Just recently, county commissioners approved a plan for up to 295 townhomes on a 53-acre parcel near Interstate 95, a scaled-back residential project that replaced denser commercial development proposals. Commissioners cited concerns over traffic and intensity, opting for the smaller plan. Also nearby, work is set to begin at a $2.9 million Rivian Service Center located near Tocoi Creek High School on Foundry Lane. That permit was issued earlier this month, further signaling that development in northern St. Johns County continues to accelerate. The new Westminster Auditorium is expected to serve as both a cultural venue and a community anchor, bringing arts, music, and events closer to residents in the rapidly growing World Golf Village area. This is cool.
Yeah, thank goodness 2209's done. The two of them go
Just
together.
in time.
The two of them go together.
Yes.
So,
It's almost like we planned.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, it's a growing area, so they need to have their arts close to their community, and hopefully they can get some good programming in there. Because a lot of times what happens is these things get built and they become white elephants because arts programming is very expensive and it's not very cost beneficial in a lot of times.
Yeah.
So hopefully they get a group there that can manage that property properly, that can find that balance and can continue to keep it going. So,
As someone who has daughters in ballet and the performance arts, it's cool to have another auditorium option because Lewis Auditorium is like the big one that everyone tries to get. And if Lewis Auditorium's booked, then you end up in a high school gym or a high school auditorium. So it is cool to have another option.
Mhm.
Hopefully it'll be cost effective for school programs.
Yeah. No, that's the whole thing. I mean, it's got to have that balance to survive and still be cost effective. And
For sure.
that's the tough part on the who's ever managing is key to the future success.
Yeah.
Well, just the empty space that you just have to air condition to make it livable and enjoyable to be in. Just that is a crazy expense. So I get it. I get that it's expensive.
Yeah, but what is auditorium being built within a retirement community? What's the likelihood that at least like once a month bingo's gonna be held there?
Right on.
That's okay too.
Yeah.
Good sound system that can actually hear the music.
Depends on how that auditorium's shaped. Like a cafeteria, it works. Bingo works in the cafeteria style, but I don't know an auditorium style because the bingo players I've seen, they want to lay out their cards and
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Must have modular seating if they're going to do things like that. For sure.
yeah. So
More like the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, I would think, than like amphitheater. Right. Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. I've got Sunoco on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.72. Shell at $2.16. Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.77. Owens on South Ponce at $2.77. I've got Sunoco on South Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.77. Shell at 146 King Street at $2.77. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce is at $2.82. Shell on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard is at $2.85. Gate on US 1 North is $2.94. Circle K on US 1 North is $2.94. Circle K on 207 is at $2.95. That Gas Buddy Gas Report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245.
Toot.
We've got live music today. Jim Lamb's at Milltop Tavern at noon. Smoking Joe Showers at Trade Winds at 1 o'clock. Chase Four Rakers at Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. Brett Blackshears at Bin 39 at 2. We've got Jim Asalta is at The Reap at 4:30. We've got John Q at Milltop Tavern at 4:30. We've got Carpetbaggers at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Chubby McGee is at Tides Oyster Company at 5. Mark Hart is at Trade Winds at 5. Heather Craig is at Old Coast Ales at 6 o'clock. Gary Douglas Campbell's at O.C. White's at 6 o'clock. Whelan Brothers is Whelan Brothers? Whelan.
Whelan.
It says Whelan, right?
Yeah.
Whelan Brothers is at Colonial Oak at 6. We've got Mark Metterhouse at Harry's at 6 o'clock. We've got Sage Trunnell is at Casa Divino at 57 at 7 o'clock. Sage Trunnell at Casa Divino 57 at 7 o'clock. There we go. Trivia with Troy and Blake for the second half. Adamici's at 7 o'clock.
I'll be there the entire time. Blake's going to be a little tardy.
A little tardy.
Yeah, because the way the football's on Thursday, we're doing land title. Blake's doing land title today, so I'll be starting by myself.
All right.
So get there before halftime, Blake. that's when it gets challenging.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Peter Frampton is at the Amp at 7 o'clock, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddies is at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 7:30 p.m.
That's the night too?
Closing out the night.
Oh, man, they're so good.
That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted Best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System, an expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, moving on to the trends. Going to tap into some trends.
Before we move on to the trends, because the way the music report was yesterday, I want to clear something up. Ramona did not play at Prohibition Kitchen.
She did.
So there was a rumor in the
comments.
In the comments yesterday, she did not play at Prohibition Kitchen last Friday. So.
Correct.
All right.
All right, moving into the trends. We have a reptilian that was trending
Okay.
the past week. I think over the weekend. An 8-foot American crocodile not everyone knows that crocodiles do live in America. They are here in Florida. An 8-foot American crocodile. She had to get taken to Zoo Miami, and doesn't happen very often that an animal is collected from the wild, but this 8-foot crocodile happened to be spotted with a spear lodged through her skull. So she's just like puttering around in the swamp, and someone sees a spear moving and realizes it's
like a little
in the skull of the crocodile. They had to cut off the spear so that they could transport her, move her into Zoo Miami to remove it. They were able to remove the spear. That is quite an intense patient, in my opinion, to have to
Well,
help.
and a lot of people don't know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. Do you know the difference?
Yes. Go ahead. I don't want to step on your punchline.
Well, crocodiles says after a while when they leave, and an alligator says see you later.
Yeah,
That's how you can. So you can't really tell until they leave.
that is true.
That's my scientific
Tough.
tip today.
So this crocodile, she was captured. That's so. Having been around alligators in the process of capturing, I know you capture a crocodile the same way. You typically have someone jump on the head and wrap up their jaw, and this is when you're trying to capture them alive. So
Well, you don't jump on their head. You jump on their back.
yes,
And push down there.
Their
Don't jump on their head.
upper neck. But the goal is to wrap around their mouth because they don't have as many muscles to open their mouth as they do to close it.
Yeah.
So
Snap
your
them.
goal is to get on the back of them towards the
it
head
down.
so that you can get that mouth closed. How do you do that when there's a spear in the way? Because this was a big spear. They cut this off. This was like a big spear.
Actually, I think it would help.
yeah?
Yeah, because you just take the spear. Well, you can't really push it down. You hurt the gator.
Yeah, you're trying to save the gator.
Yeah, you're trying to miss the top of the spear. But you jump on its back and you kind of pin its legs, like you take all the air out of the gator. If it's on land,
Yeah.
you don't jump on it in the water.
No,
do
for sure.
not do that.
No,
But if
for
it's
sure.
on land, you jump on its back, and fortunately, reptiles like this get tired very fast. So the fight is all about putting the weight on them as much as you can at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, and then
And you got to get that mouth closed.
get the mouth closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
And
are
they got a towel around her, and
So
and
after they-
take the towel. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the wisest move.
well, they want to cover the eyes because they calm down once the eyes are closed. So anytime I've seen gators move, what they do is they jump on the back, they close the mouth, and then get the mouth taped, and then they tape a towel around the eyes because they go kind of into a not dormant, but essentially sort of a quieter state once their eyes are closed, kind of like birds. Like you cover the bird when you want it to go to sleep. So that's why that's there. Just if it doesn't see all the people moving around, it's less likely to twist and turn in the process of trying to get the thing anesthetized, putting it to sleep for whatever process they had to remove it. I believe there was some sort of surgical intervention with this. It's just
'Cause
wild.
It looks like where it is, it probably went into her mouth at that point. Not really
so yeah,
hard to
Yeah,
you can. The scales are just slightly different. Do you have a picture of it, Blake?
I could try to find a picture.
I have a WFLA.com story on it. So there is a video that you can see. So that's where placement is. Do you need me to send it to you?
No, I'm pulling up right
Mouth.
now.
Okay. There's 9 pictures in it.
They're laying on that.
Yeah.
That's showing
Yeah.
the weight they're putting on her.
And that's the thing is like she's 8 feet, but even with the gator being, drugged up, there's still have 3
There's
people on her.
three large people on it.
So do you have the picture of the crocodile that's on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
I
one.
can email that to you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Well, there was one where she started moving and they're laying.
Yeah,
on
they're
top
laying
of her.
on
yeah.
You can see where she twisted at one point because there's a poo smear.
And also it said in the story as well that where the spear landed, it was inside the brain, like it got inside the brain. So and I actually made the crocodile blind in their left eye, I believe.
Oh wow!
Oh man.
Yeah.
So she'll probably end up staying at
I was
Zoo
gonna say,
Miami.
that's probably not good to
So
sit
there's
her out in
without the towel. So that's the spear, and it was up to that piece.
Oh, that's an air. Okay, that's an arrow bow.
Okay.
That's a crossbow arrow bow.
Okay.
So
So there is a picture once the
Someone-
spear's removed.
here's what I think happened.
Dude.
Yeah, that's an arrow bow. Here's what I think happened. I think they speared this thing, and either she was able to snap the rope, because you do that to kind of pull them closer to you.
Yeah.
You either use a grapple hook, or they had a grapple hook. Grapple hook got thrown, and then that's usually your backup, where you shoot that, and it kind of holds the gator in place. And if they might have thought they had a gator,
And then they saw a crocodile.
then they saw it was a crocodile, and then they might have cut it free and left the crocodile like that. That's bad gator hunting.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like to me.
Okay.
Because it looks like they cut the crocodile free because they thought it was an alligator, and they realized it was you can get a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you can.
And that's bad gator hunting. So
I wish that when people did something like that, they'd at least call the anonymous tip. And maybe they are. Maybe they're like, wow, we saw this crocodile with a spear. Super weird.
Yeah.
We weren't out here with any kind of spear equipment at all. So that's a shame that she lost sight in that one eye. She can have a very full life in human care where they can, obviously keep her protected, keep
she'll
her
be
fed.
able to say after a while.
Yeah. For much longer.
Yeah.
For many more years. So here's hoping for a great recovery, protection from infection for this whole situation, because that's a deep wound. But that's a crocodile that was saved by Zoo Miami.
Yep. But no, that's what it looks like to me. It looks. I mean, you're looking at what it is, and my limited experience on gator hunting.
Yeah.
It's a
Failed gator hunt.
it's a failed gate. It's a bad gator hunt,
Okay.
and that's why you should use a guide with you. Because some people get these licenses and then they try and go out and do it all by themselves,
Yeah.
and this is what happened.
There is video when she was in the wild, and you can see how big the spear was, and she was still swimming around with that thing. It's wild.
How long was it? Should have only been about that long.
It was out. Maybe they zoomed in and it seemed bigger. It was out. It seemed more than 2 feet, but that could have just been maybe a proportion issue.
Yeah, it looks to me more like a crossbow
Okay.
situation than a spear.
Okay.
So.
All right.
All right.
That's happened to the trends.
Enough croc talk.
Brought to you by Facial Rejuvenation Center. If you want smooth skin, very uncroc-like, call Facial Rejuvenation Center. Are you ready to look as young as you feel? At Facial Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine, they specialize in natural lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox, fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 21 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, laser hair removal, and much more. Discover renewed confidence in a warm professional setting because you deserve to love the face you see in a mirror. Call 904-810-5434 or visit frcenter.com to book your consultation today. Moving back into the news, Ryan Chamberlain renews push to crush pyramid scams in Florida. An Ocala lawmaker is once again taking aim at deceptive business practices in Florida, specifically pyramid promotional schemes. Republican Representative Ryan Chamberlain has refiled a bill, House Bill 265, that would make it illegal to establish, promote, or participate in any pyramid-style operation in the Sunshine State. The proposal targets schemes that promise income primarily through recruiting new members, rather than through the legitimate sale of products or services. Under the bill, even if a company sells products, it would still be considered unlawful if most profits come from recruitment rather than genuine sales. The measure would also prohibit forcing participants to buy excessive amounts of inventory they're unlikely to sell, a common red flag in fraudulent multi-level marketing schemes. Legitimate direct sale businesses would remain protected as long as they make money from the actual product sales, keep inventory requirements reasonable, and offer fair buyback programs for unsold items. If passed, violators could face civil fines up to $10,000 per offense, while organizers could face third-degree felony charges carrying up to 5 years in prison. Participants could be charged with a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail. The bill also grants the Florida Department of Legal Affairs the authority to issue cease and desist orders, while courts could shut down offending operations and appoint receivers to manage restitution for victims. Representative Chamberlain had filed a similar version of the measure last season, but it stalled in committee. If this year's bill is approved, it would take effect July 1st, 2026. What are your thoughts, Troy?
Yeah, just be cautious out there. I mean, even if this bill doesn't pass, I mean, there's going to be Ponzi schemes. If it does pass or doesn't pass, there's still going to be these Ponzi schemes.
Yeah.
And just be very cautious of them. I mean, there's successful pyramid schemes that work. I mean, Amway. I mean, there's ones, but that's a true product. A lot of those products are used every day, and they become common. But most of these are get rich quick, get out.
Yes.
And that's the part that I think this legislation is trying to stop.
And we're seeing a lot of MLMs. I don't know if you followed this at all, but we're seeing a lot of MLMs, pyramid direct sales companies shutting down or transitioning out of the multi-level marketing business model and more into the influencer business model. So I know Saint Makeup has ended their program with multi-level marketing, and it's now more of an influencer market. So you just get a commission on the products you sell. You no longer get a piece of the work of other people. There's there's travel ones that have transitioned out. 31 Bags was a big one in my world that has ended. They just shut down completely. So there's lot of.
It takes time to get rich. If it's a get rich quick thing, it's probably not real. It's probably temporary, and it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time to build to where you're at.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen in 3 months.
No.
And that's what a lot of these things
And
are,
if it
are telling you it's
does-
going to happen. Like I said, it does. It's not sustainable at that level.
So if it does, there are people that are. I've kind of gone down the rabbit hole of like investigations on MLMs, kind of true crime adjacent, I guess. So there are people that are just super earners in MLMs, and they'll see the writing on the wall in their current company, and suddenly they'll discover the newest best thing, and they'll make an announcement to all of their people like, I've loved working with you, but I've rediscovered this life-changing thing, and so I'm going here. And then their downline, their whole team, or a huge portion of their team, will go with them, and then they'll instantly be one of the top earners in this brand new company. With a pyramid, you have to be one of the first in to make the money.
Yeah.
Or one of the first that are big to make the money. And so you have these MLM hoppers that will have history in Amway, and then they'll have history in this vitamin herb supplement thing, and then they'll have history in a travel MLM, and then they'll go back to nutritional supplements, or probiotics are big right now. So you'll see these people that have kind of chronic success, and it's because they have thousands of people that'll just follow them wherever they go, and they'll buy in. And those people aren't making the kind of money that they are. You just have these top earners that MLM hop. And if you see someone has a history with 6 or 7 MLMs and they're only currently in one, then they're probably one of those people, MLM hop.
Yeah.
And they just have a built-in team, so they get all the sign-up bonuses, and they get immediate top ranks because they have X number of people sign up with them in their first month. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a rabbit hole you can go down.
I think our mayor to the north was in an MLN when she left the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was invited to be in her MLN at
I
one point. And
have
went
been
and had
invited.
went and had breakfast with her and another friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, not for me.
Yeah. Full disclosure, as a young adult, I have been in 3 different MLMs. I was in a travel one, I was in a supplement one, and then I was in a makeup, like skincare one.
I was in an energy drink one at one point.
I remember that phase. That was
I made like $19.
I grew up in an Amway household.
Yeah.
So
It's
our
like I said,
dishes
it's a
were
real thing.
Amway,
Yeah.
our pots and pans were Amway, all of our supplements were
Avon.
Amway.
I grew up in an Avon house.
Yeah.
So
My mom was an Avon person.
I
was very little.
I remember at one of our older houses we had a lot of energy drinks in our garage next to your Hummer.
yeah. So
We
it was a brief moment.
Yes.
So I passed on it.
yes.
Never made money. The last one, the skincare one, I was in just for the discount. I wasn't even trying to sell. I just wanted the discount. And for a while, it was cost effective to do that. And then they changed their formulations, and I didn't like as many products, and it wasn't worth it to be in there anymore.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Much better fourth story.
Much better news for the
Yeah.
fourth story. St. Augustine. Well, it is good news if we're protecting people from this.
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
St. Augustine Distillery voted for having the best tours by USA Today readers. One of the city's most beloved attractions is once again earning national recognition, this time topping the charts among travelers across the country. The St. Augustine Distillery has been named the #1 craft distillery tour in America by USA Today's 10 Best Awards. The honor highlights the distillery's growing reputation as both a local landmark and a national destination for spirits enthusiasts. Located inside the historic ice plant at 112 Riberia Street, the St. Augustine Distillery has been producing small batch bourbon, gin, rum, and vodka since 2014. It offers free daily tours and tastings, allowing guests to explore the facility where the spirits are crafted and bottled. For those looking for something extra, the distillery also offers a hands-on bourbon experience where visitors can fill, cork, and seal their own personalized bottle of cask-strength bourbon. Another premium option, the Spirit of Florida Bourbon Experience, pairs guests with a certified bourbon steward for a guided tasting and deep dive into the distillery's history and craftsmanship. The recognition follows a strong year for the brand. In 2023, the distillery received the American Distilling Institute's Bubble Cap Award, the organization's highest honor, naming it Distillery of the Year. USA Today voters also praised individual spirits. The distillery's New World Gin ranked #2 among craft gins, and its bourbon barrel-aged rum placed 3 nationwide. A local operation that continues to make waves nationally, the St. Augustine Distillery once again proves the world-class spirits can come from the heart of the nation's oldest city. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
That's awesome. And I saw Philip last night. Mike and Will, congratulations to the entire crew over there. We are going to do an on-site distillery tasting for Volux.
Awesome.
So that should be a fun show.
Oh,
Well, in the morning I can't really drink.
right.
I got to do my grown-up
I
stuff
know.
and save the world, and
have to-
then I drink.
work 8 grown-up jobs, so I never get invited to the drinking shows.
Hey, but hey, we hey, next time we ever have a tasting, would you like to come on? I know someone else that might be coming on that might be doing a tasting soon.
I
Would you
just
like
want
to
the
come?
invitation. I would love to come.
All right.
All right.
See you November 18th.
Nice. Bet I'll be there. All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
On this Wednesday, I will wander wistfully through the whimsical watcher's wise tidbits of commentary.
All right.
That was wonderful.
That whimsical wander is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom or prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. All right, Troy, give us a comments report.
All right. Tim was first comment. He came in and then he told us Costco was at $2.58 along with Buc-ee's.
Nice.
Joy gave us BP's at $2.87. The Crocs name, even though it's a girl, is named Steve Martin.
Yeah,
All right.
I get it.
And Bobby had the exact same shirt. All right. Going back to the distillery, coming out on November 8th is probably one of the best ryes I've ever tasted, and it's called 1565.
All right.
And it's by Citygate Spirits, the sister of the St. Augustine Distillery.
Okay.
Do we still have the bottle here?
The bottle is in Studio B, and it is wonderful.
Awesome. Very cool. All right, Stroidum stat or Troy.
All right, the Stordom stat. On this day in 1929, this is called Black Tuesday. Now, on Black Tuesday, there you go. It's a beautiful bottle. All right.
Very Art Deco.
Yes, it's a beautiful bottle, and it's a blend, and it's with a Canadian whiskey and something else, and an American rye from Indiana that they put together that created it. Amazing whiskey. But on Black Tuesday is when the Great Depression started.
Okay.
So in 1929. Now, a lot of people think who was president during the Great Depression?
Oh, it wasn't Harding.
No, most people think it was FDR.
Yeah, it wasn't
But
him.
FDR
got us
didn't
out.
come in until 33. He won in the election of 32.
Yeah.
So
The tent villages were
Damn.
named after him.
damn.
Huh?
Damn. Come on.
Hoover.
There you go.
Hoover.
But by 1933.
That's a damn hint.
Yeah. Damn. The good damn. By
Without the N.
By 1933, over 30% of America's workforce was unemployed.
Dude,
So that's
that's a lot.
and that's where the
That's
soup lines
crazy,
came
man.
in, and your husband, you worked in restaurants. Your husband's worked in restaurants.
Yeah.
The term 86
Yep.
actually came from this time frame,
Okay.
and that was the 86 bowl of soup
All right.
came out, and that was the last bowl of soup.
All right.
So
Dude.
80 when you 86 something in a restaurant, it
Yeah, it's
actually
gone.
came from the soup lines
Yeah.
from the Depression.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Is it true that there were symbols that people would scratch into fence posts to mark houses that would help and wouldn't help?
I'm sure there was.
I heard there was like communications. There were certain marks that travelers would leave on properties where it's like, don't bother. This house isn't going to help you. This house will help with food. This house will help with clothes. Like there were marks. That's what I heard. Painted on fence posts. That's kind of a depressing stat.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
Yeah.
World War II, it actually took World War II to take us out of the
It did.
Depression.
100%. It's wild. All right, that's Stardom Stat brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Riberia and MLK. Go on in there, buy yourself a slice of pizza, and just enjoy what a blessed time you live in. Get yourself a slice today. It's delicious. Plugs, Troy.
Plugs tonight. We got trivia tonight. Give them a call over there to Michi's. If you're coming from downtown, remember Peter Frampton is at the amphitheater. You might want to go around the 312
Yep.
way. So just kind of keep that in your mindset, and going home, you might want to go the 312 way.
Very good tip. Do you have any plugs for us?
I do think at some point I do believe this weekend I will have the reaction back on the air. So yeah. So but anyway, but if you're looking to sponsor 904 Now or use our studio for your new podcast, hit me up at Blake904now@gmail.com. That's Blake904now@gmail.com.
Sexy. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube and Rumble. Bollocks tonight, trivia tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye.